Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Just wanted to jump on, and I'm a bit puffed from walking up my stairs. Just wanted to jump on. I was feeling, I was talking to some family and just driving home, sort of reflecting on a lot of things, and I'm feeling very grateful. Feeling exceptionally grateful. I had a really good day today at work. Got to get out, enjoy the sunshine, and I think, being out and about in the fresh air and the sunshine makes a huge difference to how anyone would be feeling. Just things for me at the moment, if just to give you an update, things are amazing. Everything's falling into place for me. I'm very content in all areas of my life at the moment. Family's great, work is great, everything's just fantastic. And I truly am very, very grateful, and I count myself lucky all the time. And I just feel exceptionally blessed by, all the wonderful things that I have. And look, there's always going to be things in your life that you want, but I choose to really embrace the things that I have and be thankful for what I have. And I think that really puts puts my mind at ease. And I want to focus on those things that I'm grateful for, and the wonderful people in my life, and the support that I have, and just the blessings that have come to fruition for me lately. I've been through a bit of a hard time, a bit of a rough trot. But you know what? If you don't have the shitty moments, you can't embrace the good moments, because you won't have a comparison. So, I'm exceptionally grateful for everything that I have, and I want to shout it from the rooftops. I'm really happy with where everything is, and I'm very grateful to the powers of be who are looking after me and really taking care of me and showing me that things aren't as bad as sometimes what they seem. So yeah, just wanted to get on and post and just give everyone an update, and really share where I'm at the moment, and things are really good. I'm still single, but it's a really good time for me to do what I love to do and not be bogged down by having to think about somebody else. And I don't say that in a negative light. I just I'm enjoying my own company. I'm enjoying going and doing the things that I love to do, and having the freedom to do them whenever I want to do them, rather than having to check in with someone. It's really allowed me to, being single's really allowed me to embrace who I am, and really truly find out what makes me happy, and truly find out and observe other relationships. I've been definitely observing relationships more, and observing and asking questions about generalizing how men think, how women think. I've definitely had insight from both perspectives, and obviously my own experience too. So that's been really insightful. Had a conversation today with somebody, male, and he did say to me that men in relationships, men in general are very insecure, or can come across confident, but they are deep down insecure. And for men, understanding and feeling wanted by a woman is, whether they're single or in a relationship, it still applies. They need to feel wanted. And this concept's very interesting for me, obviously, within my experience, and trying to apply how that thought process would have eventuated in my ex's head. So very insightful. I'm very much enjoying observing. I'm enjoying being free. I'm enjoying not being in a shitty relationship where I feel unworthy. I feel like I need to question myself all the time. It's just me at the moment. And I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to justify myself to anybody. That is such a fulfilling feeling. I can't tell you. And I was reading a few quotes and things. A lot of people jump straight into relationships and never really grieve their previous relationships and continue to relive their fears, I guess, and that continued heartbreak. So it's been very insightful. I've feel like I'm still learning a lot, and I'm happy in my own company. And you know what? If someone comes along, I'm not going to just settle for just someone who's mediocre or average. I've got obviously things that are important to me that I'm looking for in a partner, and I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to settle for someone who just sort of likes me and is sort of okay. I'm going to be with someone who I choose to be with and who I feel like is right for me, and I'm not going to settle and just jump into the next relationship because it feels comfortable. Earlier this week, I caught up with another friend, someone who was at one stage interested in me, and now is engaged, soon to be married. They've just moved in together. They've got a dog. They're planning their engagement party. They're planning their wedding. Again, and I asked the questions and I gave my advice, and I didn't want to be too pushy because obviously my marriage didn't quite work out, and there are things in hindsight that I would do differently. But I suppose that's all part of growing, right? And it was interesting catching up with him because I felt like he was settling, and it's scary because it gave me, do you know what? I'm very grateful for that because it gives me insight on what I don't want. And sometimes people who you meet can highlight that to you, and sometimes when you experience things that make you go, hang on a second, and make it that something about it doesn't sit right. So I'm grateful for that person who reached out to me and wanted to catch up with me, because now I understand that obviously he and I weren't meant to be, and now I understand that perhaps it made me view my perspective on things and in my past and my experience that make me look at things differently. I was a little bit upset after he and I caught up. The mind races and, puts in thoughts and doubts and fears, but, everything happens for a reason, and things and people come in and out of your life. Some are supposed to be in your life for a short time, and some are supposed to be in your life for a long time. Whether that be short or long, they're there to help you, teach you, and guide you to your right path. Whether it's an experience that is painful or a good experience, I believe that it's, a tree branch into the next chapter of your life. So I'm very grateful to that man who reached out to me, and I was able to catch up with him. It gave me a really good insight, and it reminded me that I'm on the right path, and that wasn't supposed to be my journey with him. So yes, I'm feeling very full, I'm feeling very whole, I'm feeling very nourished, and I'm feeling extremely grateful for all the amazing people in my life. and all of the lessons and all of the teachings that I've grown from and learnt and experienced. And I guess I love sharing that with all of you who are listening and viewing my videos. I sincerely am grateful to those people who are subscribed and who listen to my videos, because it makes me feel as though I'm making some small, minute difference, even if it means that I'm reaching out to just one person and changing their day and their perspective and their mindset. So on that note, I'm going to leave you and love you like I always do. Remember to nourish yourself. Remember to love each other. But please remember to love yourself more and do something that is lovable for you. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. So love more. Good night.